Mandy and Megan back with Charm Floral.
Hi guys.
Today we're gonna make a Whoville tree. So you can see on our channel here we've done a gnome and Grinch trees and other stuff. But today we're gonna do it a little bit differently and teach you guys step by step for the Whoville tree.
So I think the difference between the Whoville tree and the Grinch tree, Mandy, is just the actual shape of it. It's a little bit sleeker. There's not as much bushiness going on at the bottom, and the direction is a little bit different, right?
Yeah, and then also with the Grinch tree, it leans over and has the ball up here.
Right,
Yeah.
so this one's a little bit of a different style. I really like it. It's nice and classic.
Totally. I think of like Cindy Lou Who more style on this
Yes,
one. And then
yes.
that's supposed to be like the Grinch hand on the other one. So yeah.
I like
So let's have fun and build these together today. First thing you're gonna have to do is you're gonna need some water and a brick of Oasis. And you're gonna just place it on top of the water, and when it sinks all the way, it'll be ready to go. We just did that a couple minutes prior, so give yourself some time for that.
5 minutes, it doesn't take long.
Yeah, for sure. And then a couple supplies you're gonna need is you'll need clippers and some wire for like bows and putting some decorations on your tree, ribbon, a few sparkly things. You got some cool stuff over there. I'll grab more when it's time to decorate. So I'll give us some Oasis. On the brick here, you're gonna see 3 squares. I'm just gonna cut those. There's one for you.
Thank you.
Use that. One for me. And just be kind of forceful in your pot. Push it in. You might get water dripping up the sides. That's normal. Okay. Oh, you're gonna need cedar as well. So we have a big bundle here. We're gonna share it, and that should be plenty. If we need more, we'll grab from it. When we do our pre-kits, a lot of people order kits from us. We'll have the bundle all ready to rock with all the right amount of greens.
Yep.
Okay, let's do it.
Perfect.
So you're gonna want to cut up your cedar into some longer pieces off of the big, okay, see this one here? You're gonna have a lot of small ones. You're gonna use those too. But the first step is gonna be just to have a couple long ones, hey, for the middle, for the height of the tree. Here, I'll put this back here. You're gonna need long ones for the outside as well. So if you have a big bundle, maybe just cut some of these.
Pre-cut them?
Yeah. Unless you got a bundle made by us, then that'll
They'll
be
be
for you.
yeah, they'll already be pre-cut, which is kind of nice as well. And after doing so many of these, you kind of know how much it takes.
If anybody's allergic to cedar, you should watch out too. You get kind of itchy, but it should go away by the end of the day.
Don't cut yourself in the eye.
Did you just do that?
Yeah.
Or cut yourself.
We've done that,
Careful.
yes.
Okay, we got some long ones.
I do.
So first step is just place it right in the middle to get that height of your tree you're gonna want. Perfect. I'm gonna do 2 of those. So I'm gonna place one right in the middle and then one kind of right in front of it. Just like so. Perfect. And then for a little bit here, you're gonna just wanna be filling up your greenery or your green Oasis there with greenery. So they could be a little bit shorter because we just wanna get kind of the width of your tree happening here. So I'm gonna go a little bit shorter and just place it right in front of it or behind it.
And are we poking everything fairly close together, or are you leaving space in between?
Yeah, I was gonna show that, but I have lots of water in here. I'll just...
We get asked that all the time, so.
So my Oasis shows like that. They're quite close together.
Okay.
And then every once in a while, I'll just grab it to see how fat it's getting. So I'm just gonna keep on doing that all the way around to cover up that Oasis.
And it's the base here where you want it nice and thick.
Yeah.
Yep.
Another thing you're gonna need is wire. The real thin stuff is the best to wrap it with. There's a rose gold one in there too if you wanted that one. And when you find you're getting kind of closer to the edge, you can even place some right beside the pot in the front just to get that clean edge. It's okay if you have a little bit of foam still to fill. Just stick it there, right beside the pot if you have room. You can also fill that part after as well. If you notice, you can see the foam or some missing spots. Yeah.
Go in after and just find any holes.
Kind of looks more like a Grinch tree right now with all the
All loosey-goosey.
some longer ones.
Have you started decorating your house for Christmas?
Not really, I want to, but no. I know you have.
I have.
That's
I
exciting.
can't hold myself.
Yeah.
Try and enjoy it for as long as we can, and you know, this year with COVID,
Yeah. Extra lights and sparkles is pretty.
we all need that. This is so relaxing. This is my favorite part, just greening.
Yeah. You can see when I'm holding it together, you can see the shape. Let it go, it's kind of, looks nice like that too.
Mhm.
Not a Whoville tree like that.
I think too, the difference is that we're poking it downwards as opposed to poking it outwards.
Yeah. Vertical for sure. Some little pieces in this one.
Thank you.
So the side parts are a little bit shorter and that's okay. I did try to keep some long ones to keep it all in together. But once we use the wire, that's gonna all be held in.
The wire makes it very forgiving.
Yes. Do you want this rose gold color?
I think so.
Yeah. And then the regular gold gold. Nice thing about our job is every season changes, so you'll be using sunflowers and tulips and
Yeah.
roses, and now it's Christmas and sparkles.
Oh, and what's nice about the winter greens is that they last so long. You'll literally get the whole season out of them.
Yeah.
And you just give it water every few days and they're happy.
You can use lots of different greens for this too. I've seen people use pine and spruce and
Mhm.
firs and cedar.
Any of those natural materials are nice to use in here too. Makes it nice and rustic.
Yeah. Cool thing is too is everybody has like the same supplies, but everybody's will turn out different. It's pretty cool.
That's a favorite part of
Watching people do
doing
it.
the
Yeah.
classes and seeing everybody's piece turn out so different. It's just like paint night.
Yeah.
No two are the same, and it's about getting creative with it. And we're just kind of giving you the guideline. You're gonna go with it
fun with it.
Have fun with it.
Grab a group of people or if we
Mhm.
can.
Well, and this way's nice too with the kids because you can
Take your
press
time.
pause, you can come back to it.
For
It's
sure.
just easier.
That looks great.
Mine's gonna be quite
You do like a troll too. Have like a ponytail and have like a face. Just when you're
cute
holding
cape.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, for the wire, you're gonna use the real thin stuff. And I like to do a couple arms lengths, but I find the Whoville tree takes a little bit more than the Grinch tree. So
Yes.
I'm gonna go 3 just to play it safe.
Just because this one's a little more sleek, you might want to wrap your wire a little bit closer together to keep everything nice and tucked in
Yeah.
and clean looking.
If you want some poking out or really, yeah, then you can. But you're right, absolutely, it's more sleek looking. Okay, so right near the bottom of the tree, kind of right close to your pot, you're just gonna tie it in a tight knot. Not too tight because this wire actually breaks pretty easy. And I left a tail. Not sure if you guys can see that, but I tied it around kind of tight there. Left a tail so we could tie it back to that. And then with your one hand, you're gonna hold it. This is the hardest part of the whole thing.
Yeah.
You kind of hold it.
It's not hard, it's just awkward a little bit.
Yeah.
Once you get a good grip on it, it's okay.
And wrap. Now this is the part where you're gonna get the shape of your tree if you kind of want it bendy up or if you want it more straight or over. The wire is really gonna help get attain that shape that you want.
And this is where sometimes if you have helping hands, it definitely comes in handy.
Yeah. Yeah, 4 hands are better than 2 on this part.
Mhm.
I see some of mine are poking out at the bottom, so I'm gonna kind of go back through that. Bring it all the way back down. And give it some bend. Get these guys in.
I'm gonna run out of wire, I can tell.
Did you do 3 arms lengths?
Yeah. I think I did. I was kind of
I
just,
just have so
I
much.
was kind of just eyeballing it.
Wish I could give you my extra one. Okay, so once you get back down to your tail, and you just tie it right onto there. And I'm just gonna do that now because I'm gonna show you, I have a couple holes. So if you do too, you can just poke some in there and cover that up.
I have a few I gotta hide here.
So you can see my foam right here. So I'm gonna just kind of place them in there and tuck it in.
Okay, so if you don't have enough wire to go all the way back down, that's totally fine. You're just gonna tie it on to a piece of your wire up here. A little bit of a knot and you should be good to go.
I've done that more often
Oh yeah.
than not, actually. So if you're measuring out your own wire, just give yourself lots to work with. Cool. And now if you wanted to kind of shape it, you could.
Yeah.
However you like.
Which is nice about the wire because it gives it a little bit of room to bend.
While you're doing that, maybe I'll show how to make a bow because a lot of the time we get questions on how do you make a bow. So I'm gonna put a bow nice and low in the corner here. You're gonna grab your ribbon. Oh, I don't have much of this ribbon left, but okay. And you're gonna loop it and pinch it and twist it. And then do the same thing on this side. Loop it and twist it and pinch it. Are you okay with the bow like that? And I'll just cut it in.
That's great.
Okay.
And you always make the bows look so easy.
I'll do it again for mine too. The main thing is loop, twist, pinch.
I still ask Mandy to make my bows sometimes. I could totally do it, but it's just you're so fast.
Oh, back when I first started, I had to do so many that I like dreamt about it.
Yeah, you can do it in your sleep now.
Yeah. I have to fluff that one. This guy's a little shorter, but it might look nice.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm gonna go get my ribbon. I'll be right back.
So I'm just going around and adding a little bit more wire and tucking in any of those holes.
There's these little jingle bells over there too if you wanna use
Those are
them.
pretty.
Yes. And then some stars. And I got my ribbon. Okay, so my bow, that's another reason why we need the wire. So you have a tail here. And you're gonna loop it. Hold it with one thumb there and one finger here. Twist it, loop it, twist it. And then if you want to keep on going and make a big bow, loop, twist, and keep on holding it, and your finger will just move over one each time. But I'll leave it at the loop and twist as well. And then you cut it, and that looks like that so far. And then where your two fingers are, you're just gonna place your wire underneath your thumb and underneath your finger. And tightly twist that one as well. Cat, look, mine's short on it too.
There you go. They're meant to be
Matching.
short today.
One short and one long. Okay, and then I just really like the snake tongue cut, so I just go up like that. Especially for Christmas, it reminds me of like a
Yeah.
present.
It really does.
It's warm out today. It's like 0 or
Yeah.
1 degree.
If winter could be like this all winter long, I wouldn't mind it.
Yeah, pretty and snowy, but warm.
Yeah.
It's that deep freeze that gets you.
It's that January cold. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then with your bow, I like to place mine nice and low just because it's heavy looking, so it'll draw your eye down. I'm gonna put mine just kind of off to the side. You can put yours wherever you like. And I got these cool sparkly things, so I'm gonna use them too. I'm just gonna grab them. You can keep them all together and that'd be kind of fun, like opposite side, or you can put them throughout it. But I'm gonna play with it. Cut one, kind of stick it by my bow.
Mm-hmm.
What did I do now? Balls? Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to have a focal point right at the bottom. And then something at the top too ties it all together.
Yeah. Like these guys, you could even, I'm gonna stick mine in there to see how it goes.
I really like pine cones too because they're always festive.
For sure. The white one's nice too, it kind of matches the pot there. And I found these nice jingle bells. No, not too jingly.
You're gonna need a few of them to make them jingle.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are pretty.
Need wire? Yes, please. Okay, cool. Here's wire cutters if you need that. Yeah. And I have stars if you need any stars too. Right over here. So now it's just decorating. So decorate it however you like, and you're almost done your tree. They're pretty fast, pretty easy, pretty fun.
We're back.
Just had to answer the phone. Actually, the phone call was inquiring about the Whoville trees. So we're just making a YouTube video. Okay, so we're almost done really. So it's just the decorating part. I'm just grabbing some of my jingle bells and putting a little wire through it. Just use whatever you have around the house or in your kit. And just slide those guys in. Another thing I really like to use is these little styrofoam balls. They come on a wire, or if they
Mhm.
don't, you can just poke your own wire in there.
Those work perfect for a tree like this.
Yeah. And then you just slide them in wherever you like them.
Yeah, and this is where there's no right or wrong way. If you don't like something, pull it out, try it somewhere else.
Yeah.
This is the fun part.
For sure.
I've seen lots of customers come in last year for classes that were bringing lights, so you could do little battery operated lights if you guys wanted to. Go all elaborate.
Yeah.
Or you could leave your tree naked. Looks good like that too, right? Just the green.
For sure. I'm gonna put some of these guys in mine. Oh, you got some
Yep.
like burly ones too. Down here. And then about once a week, you're gonna give it maybe about a quarter cup of water. You'll see how, like everybody's houses are different, but
Yeah,
And
mine's really dry.
Yeah.
So.
and with this tree, I just water right near the edge of the pot. You can mist it as well, but it's not overly picky.
Ooh. Things are flying.
I'll put some balls near my spiky thing. Well, yours look pretty. I like it. Thanks. I like the rose gold color. It's super pretty.
Yeah, I do like that.
With the white. It'll look good with black too.
I'm thinking this year there might be like a green craze or something, because I was looking for emerald green Christmas balls everywhere and they were so hard to come by.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking green is on trend this year.
I don't know that mine really needs anymore.
Well, it's perfect. I love it.
There's my Whoville tree. You can keep on adding as much as you want. I tend to do a more one-sided tree. If you want to decorate the back, you can. Just to give it something to look at in the back. Mine's more naked on the back. You don't need any of these guys?
Nope, I'm good, I think. This is just the right amount.
These ones are fun when you're doing like the multicolors.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Purples and pinks
Yeah.
and you
If
can
you're
add
doing
these
like
guys.
a retro tree.
Totally. Yeah.
My husband and I are always battling it out about white lights on the tree or multicolored. And he loves multicolored lights. I don't know what it is about it. I can't get behind it.
White goes with everything though too, right? So I have white lights on my tree as well.
I caved and now we have Christmas trees that have both options.
There you go.
So when I'm not home, he can fill his boots with all the colored lights.
That's perfect. It's very much a win-win.
Yeah.
Cool. I did not know that, but your mine's just white, but it has like the thing where it can go dim and stuff.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Different settings.
You done with the jingle bells?
I'm gonna take one more bell and
There's
then-
like a giant one too, but I don't know if you need the big one.
I'm gonna take this guy. It's a medium size. Ooh.
Well, you could hang one from there too if you wanted to.
I kind of like it at the top there.
Uh-huh.
Let me do that.
Tie it all in, bring that pink up.
Mm-hmm.
Some wire too. Oh, it's so pretty. These berries are cool too. Sometimes I use them on a more rustic one too. Just to, yeah. couple
Nice.
options.
Yeah.
Now you guys can do it at home.
Perfect.
Thank you so much for watching.
Make sure you send us pictures of what you guys make. We'd love to see all the different
Yes.
creations.
For sure, and if you need a kit or anything like that, give us a call.
Yeah. If you have a specific color scheme in mind, just let us know and then we'll try and accommodate.
Yeah.
We'll be making up lots of kits over the next few weeks, so definitely give us a shout sooner rather than later. And yeah, you guys can do this from home now. So thank you.
Thank
See you
you.
guys again.